All right, we are back again, and it has been a busy past couple of weeks. I've been doing like a lot of prep stuff. I got a bunch of stuff built and based. I did a bunch of Conflict 47 and bolt action stuff. Got it built and based and ready to paint. And I even knocked out, fully painted, the Scout Walker, and along with the weapons teams. So yeah, I chunked out a good amount of the bolt action and conflict stuff, and I'm having a good time with it. It's fun to kind of paint a generic-ish army. I don't know. I'm not really getting into like historical accuracy in terms of painting. I'm kind of just going off the box art and painting what I paint, but I'm having a good time with it. It's fun. It's really cool. They're fun models. Along with the conflict and bolt action stuff, I also got the Death Guard Combat Patrol all built and based. Last week, I was kind of like in a painting frenzy, and I got 3 of the Blight Lord Terminators all painted. I need 2 more to go. Not part of the Combat Patrol, but still got that done. And then I also got 3 of the Death Shroud Terminators. And I'm giving him the 30k treatment, kind of similar to how I painted my 30k Death Guard. But something I'm doing differently is in the paint job, instead of starting with a brown speed paint base, I'm starting with a malignant green, so like a sickly green, and then stippling on the white on top. So get a little bit of the 40k and the 30k at the same time. So, having a lot of fun with them. Really stoked on how they came out. They look fucking rad. I'm also super excited because I'm doing a Death Guard focused commission for my buddy Shane. I'm doing Morty, fucking the Demon Primarch. So, I'm stoked to get to paint this big old beef burrito, this big old butterfly. Just absolutely massive. After I get done painting Morty, I do want to do another painting video. It's going to be showing the same painting scheme that I did before, but I'm going to do it the way I'm doing it for my 40k Death Guard. And not only that, but I'm going to do it on a tank, so something of a different size. I had a fella comment on one of my videos saying that he would like to see the paint scheme, like see how it's executed on something bigger. So I'm gonna do a video with that, with this rhino from the Combat Patrol, and I'm pretty excited about the rhino. I added some like plague belcher and plague spewers to be these little fume spires to, I guess, be emitting like the plague aura that the Death Guard have. And I drilled some holes in it for some bullet impacts. Yeah, so just It'll be a good video, and a video to look forward to, and I'm excited to paint it because the rhino's a classic. But it has been a Death Guard heavy week, and I am not complaining about it. I love the Death Guard. They've definitely been my favorite Chaos faction from the get-go, and I just love that the contrast in their existence and like what they represent. You know, their death and decay and pestilence, yet like aesthetically they're like very playful and goofy as much as they are grotesque. As I've been working with the Death Guard, like, you know, getting all my guys painted and built and everything, and just thinking about how they are, and the contrast of I guess their existence got me thinking about this photograph that I learned about like in school. It was this photo series from Andres Serrano, and he did the piece is called Immersion, the Piss Christ. It's one image of a series of images that he put out like in the 80s, and it's photos of various religious icons like submerged in urine and blood. And I'll link a couple videos that talk about it more. Some of the commentary behind the piece is that like the commercialization of like religion and religious icons like being produced, it kind of like cheapens them, and it cheapens religious iconography and what it represents. And I don't know, it's an interesting piece. You know, for me, it kind of brings to mind the idea of like the sacred and the profane, you know, and I don't know, it makes me think of things like childbirth, you know, like it's like this really beautiful process. It's a human being being created through this biological process and then being violently birthed into the world, and it's bloody and sometimes there's shit and it's super gnarly. But all this beauty and this gruesome gnarliness is all existing at the same time, you know. I don't know. I just think it's a interesting thing to think about, especially as we judge the world and we judge things as sacred or profane, you know. And I think the reality is a lot of things aren't explicitly good or bad, and we shouldn't judge them as such. There are things maybe that are less desirable, but the point is that it's all existing at once. And yeah, I don't know, those are some of the things that Serrano's Piss Christ, the art piece, reminds me of, makes me think of. But anyway, I am having a great time with the Death Guard, and it was fun to have my hobby sort of, I guess, send me down art history memory lane, because that was definitely one of the, I don't know, it's an inspiring piece to me. Yeah, I thought it was just interesting to see that similar contrast in the Death Guard, a little plastic army that I play on the tabletop, you know, it's fun. I'm definitely going to be just pressing forward with my Death Guard, with the commission. I'm going to be chunking away at the conflict and bolt action stuff. Just going to keep the hobby train going. I got a part-time job now, so things have slowed down for me a little bit on the hobby front, but I'm not fucking stopping. God damn it. But hey, what do you think? What do you think about the Death Guard? And then what do you think about the Piss Christ? Have you ever heard of that? I know it could probably potentially be like offensive to those with like Christian sentiments, but I don't know, give it a chance, maybe look into it a little bit and see what it's about. And I'll post, or I'll link the 2 videos, and one of them is actually from a Catholic nun, so that might do something for the religious folks that think this is blasphemous or something. Yeah, let me know your history, understanding, or if you knew about the Piss Christ. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a like. If you got something to say, leave a comment. And if you want to see that painting video of the rhino, be sure to subscribe so you can see that future video. Should be probably in the next couple or so. But that's going to be it for me for now. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. Today is June 2, 2025. Here are 7 dice. Today's numbers are: on the D20, 12. On the D12, 10. On the D10, 2. On the percentage die, 40. On the D8, 2. On the D6, 3. And on the D4, 2. Those are today's numbers.
Donald Trump's a big old piece of shit. Don't like him, no, not a single little bit. He's mass deporting, his tariffs got us forking every bit of cash we barely had. Don't think we'll pay taxes no more. Last I heard they was paying to blow up kids more. Genocidal make maniacs need die at home. These rich fucks gonna burn us all down. These rich fucks gonna burn us all down.
All right, we're back again, and it has been a busy. I'm making noise. I'm making records.